Hi, my name is Brooke Kefner, and I'm a therapist at Futures Recovery Healthcare. We live in a quick-fix society, instant gratification. We've got everything at our fingertips, and sometimes this can cause information overload. I fear that this could exacerbate already existing mental illnesses, or perhaps push people to seek substances to self-medicate, because that's really difficult to cope with all of that stress and information all of the time. What it does over time is sort of wear down our resistance and make us less able to tolerate the things that come at us. I think reports about the rise in addiction and alcoholism rates can be very scary, but I also think that they can be motivating and perhaps a call to all of us to better tolerate and better empathize with what people are struggling with. It could be any one of us. And the self-medication techniques that people are using are very often attempts to mask mental health symptoms that they're struggling with. Things like anxiety, depression, trauma. A substance becomes an excellent medicator or number to help one get through those things. And the more we can recognize this and sort of normalize the experience of addiction, bring it back to a human level, we can better understand what people are going through and be there to help them compassionately. We can quickly become less tolerant and more frustrated when things aren't going our way or we feel like they're taking too long. But for most of us, there are going to be times when things just aren't going our way, and it's important to have those frustration coping skills to get us through those times. Learning that alcohol-related deaths are doubling should be a call to action for us, cause us to pause, take a step back, and motivate us to seek answers as to why people are self-medicating, why the mental health crisis in America is at an all-time high. I think reports like these should also serve as a reminder for us to be compassionate, for us to understand and empathize with the people who are experiencing so much pain and anguish that they seek substances to medicate. Recognizing that so many of us are experiencing the same stresses can help to decrease the stigma around mental health and addiction. Recognizing that so many of us are experiencing these same stresses can help dispel the stigma that surrounds mental health and addiction and prevents so many people from seeking the help that they need. Recently, we've seen many more young people coming in struggling with severe alcohol use disorder, a severity at levels that is more common for people much older and with a longer addiction history. We're in the midst of a national mental health crisis, not just an addiction epidemic. Statistics like this just show us the tip of the iceberg. For everyone who seeks treatment or every death we hear about, there are many more people who are still out there struggling. Often brought on by untreated trauma and mental illness,